Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome back to another one of my Doki Doki Literature Club videos. This was all streamed live on Twitch, so if you want more of my content, be sure to check me out there. And also, please consider subscribing. Anyway, enjoy the video. You know what time it is. If you didn't know, it's right here. Actually, I wonder how that shows up on stream when I move that around. Anyway, we're back to it, boys. We're playing more game. Doki Doki Literature Club, and we need to set the record straight before we get into the game. I am not a weeb. I do not like anime. I do not like manga, but this game is pretty good, not gonna lie. I've been vibing with it. And also, hold on, I need to turn on my desktop audio. The menu music is pretty freaking good, not gonna lie. I do enjoy the menu music. And I do have some bad news. Nova cannot voice Natsuki in this stream. So, now we don't have a good Natsuki voice. So I guess I'm gonna have to do the women voice until someone decides to join the stream chat on Discord. So, when we left off, we were reading poems. And I should preface with how much I know about this game. I know a little bit. I know that there's a twist, but that's about all I know. The only reason I'm playing this is because I've been told it has a really good story, and so far, all we've done is write poems, and there's been Natsuki, and we like Natsuki. So, load game. How loud are those sound effects? Okay, those sound effects sound really loud to me. Okay, but the music is actually a vibe. We need to turn the music up because it's a vibe. Alright, load game. I'm going to assume this is probably my latest save. You can use skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Good to know. Okay, this was, I think what we left off, we had just finished reading everyone's poems. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Hold on, my wires were all tangled up around my leg and I keep pulling my mouse. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Ooh, did she say... I don't remember what Yuri's poem was. Eh? Should I do voices? I really don't want to do voices. My parents are upstairs. But if chat tells me to, I will. Because I am a sellout. I am a simp for my chat. I'll leave it up to chat to decide that. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively... I don't want to. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is... cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. I can relate to that. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. I'm already starting to lose my voice by doing that. I need voice actors.
What are you, Liam?
Hey, get over here and be a voice actor. I don't think this game ever has
Alright,
uwu in
so
it.
what's my name?
You can be Yuri. I feel like you do a good Yuri voice. But like, don't talk any differently. Just talk normally.
Am I like Natsuki?
I like Natsuki though.
If I
so
was
don't-
looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
you could be Natsuki.
Cool.
All right. So this is your line.
Wait, is there anyone
If I
else
was
in
looking
the...
for suggestions.
No, there's no one at the moment.
Okay, so it's just us.
It's just us.
Okay.
We push it back a little
Why
bit.
are you playing Weeb game?
It's not a weeb game.
It
It's Doki Doki Literature Club. Apparently, there's a dark twist to it.
There is Weeb game.
All right, go ahead, Cody. You're Natsuki.
If I'm not,
You are. You're Natsuki.
if I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who I actually liked it,
Perfect Natsuki voice.
which people did, by the way.
By the way, so up to this point, everyone had just read poems, and Natsuki and Yuri had just read each other's poems, and now they're fighting.
Oh, shit.
Sayori liked it, and Cheeseman did too.
I'm Cheeseman.
Okay.
Wait, who am I again?
You're Yuri.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse
me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Good job.
And Cheeseman liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
I don't think I said that. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music stopped.
Shit.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh?
Now we have weird music.
That's not what I... Oh! You're just...
I don't have a webcam. They cannot see you standing up.
I had to make the sound. Maybe you're just jealous that Cheeseman appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
I like Natsuki's better because Natsuki's hotter.
Yeah, damn. They're both pretty weeb-like.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh! She just burned Natsuki because she's
Yeah.
cute.
Bitch.
Quinn.
You're up.
No, I don't want you. You could be. Actually, you could be Sayori.
Come here. You're up, Quinn. Voice acting.
Wait, which one's Natsuki and which one's the other one?
That's Natsuki. That's Yuri. That's Sayori.
Oh, I like Yuri better than Natsuki. I don't think.
Well, she does have bigger tits, but she has better personality. What?
Just read the line
You're Sayori.
into the microphone.
Yeah, you gotta say the line.
Just-
Acting voice ready
Just
here.
normal voice.
I feel like Ryan and I should switch
More
people.
deeper.
It's transgender.
Sayori's one I don't like, so that's fine.
Alright, let you warm up. Okay, we're ready to
go.
Perfect. Quinn, you have more lines.
You're gonna have a bunch of
reading.
lines.
Is everyone okay?
Cody,
You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Cheeseman started showing up.
Oh,
Is that what happened?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I don't like Yuri.
Oh, Natsuki will always be Nova in his heart.
Natsuki will
Nat-
always be Nova.
Natsuki!
Oh, Quinn, you're my.
Wait, no, this is a new one.
No. Oh yeah, this is Monica.
I got this.
You
Your voice,
gotta be
Natsuki! That's a little.
This
Doesn't involve you.
Quinn. They're still here.
Dude, you just stand over here.
Oh, dude, you are not vibing.
I want to be involved with the weird weeb.
I'm
What
not
now?
vibing. I'm not as vibing as much.
Oh yeah, they do some weird poses sometimes.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there.
Cheeseman! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point I'm making in your poems, all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Cheeseman.
Well, wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cheeseman?
Oh wait, exclamation point.
Well?
Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, I'm confused about that too. Apparently it gets better later.
This isn't even a part of the game.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki.
Oh, you
Get
cunt.
smacked, dude.
Yuri. What? No, I chose Natsuki. Did I not click Natsuki?
I didn't read.
Oh, fun fact, when we
Oh, okay.
this thing, I ran it over.
You're really talented.
That was Spider-Man scooter.
Yuri, you got a line.
You're just boning your right now.
Well.
But Natsuki has a point. I think that...
I rack my
No, that's
brain
me.
in
That's
an
my
attempt
line.
to-
I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know.
That's not.
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is it's really a personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Huh?
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? ?
Question mark.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly.
Degenerately.
That says dejectedly, stupid. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. Well, I'm not even gonna try to say she's a good writer. I'm pretty much just avoiding that. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well.
I think the tits are accurate size to the voice actor.
Yeah, fuck you. Well.
You're not wrong for me either.
That's your line.
If you say so. ...
Thank you.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Cheeseman. Shish!
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about... Ooh...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
What a cunt.
Quinn, your line. Quinn, your line.
Yeah, you're pretty naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori. ...
I'll go make some tea.
Quinn. Stop getting on. You gotta read this one line.
Quinn.
You gotta say,
You're a part of it now.
I don't want to be part
You're a part of it now.
Hey, your character likes a hot
True.
chick.
You can have the seat.
Quinn,
Quinn,
no, Quinn, yeah, it's still your line.
I don't want to. I was just trying to help. I'm sure
No,
she...
that's
No,
not
that's
you.
me, that's me.
Why is it so...
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Who's Ryan? You're Monica.
What? Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you.
Yeah, she goes
Cheeseman!
into this pose, and I don't like that pose. Monica's like my least favorite. I don't like
wants
Monica.
to smash. She wants the Glock Glock.
And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around here we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all.
Stop scratching yourself. It really ruins the mood.
I had myself an itch. There's no time before we go home. So we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
Gwen! Cody, you're Sayori.
Super deep. I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing, is the game crashing. Is having fun.
Of course! Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
No, it hasn't.
There we go. Now the viewers.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do y'all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Chaseman, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same.
So loud.
It was a neat thing to talk about. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! He's clearing your messages. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. ...
I think to myself, I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. I did not. I don't remember the poems.
I never even heard of it.
Someone did like cutesy cutesy.
With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I want to impress Natsuki.
You impressed my tits. So much hotter. Yeah, did you see how big my tits were?
I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Cody.
Cheeseman. Ready to walk home.
Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
You forgot your line.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Sayori's my childhood friend, by the way. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Double negative, wow. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's not the really first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
I don't hate Natsuki, at least. No, I don't hate them. I wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Cheeseman, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Woo-woo.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Ehehe.
And you gotta say Tilda.
Tilda. Every day is going to be so much fun, Tilda.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Shut up, Cheeseman. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
That caught in the mic.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay. I don't know what that's called anymore.
Tilda.
Tilda.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's
You
do
wanna
what?
bang her?
Oh, I have to write a poem now. And so each of these words relates to one of the girls. I don't know why. What's her name? Is it Monica? Isn't an option that of a girl I can
Bunny.
impress. But let's see.
Purple-eyed one.
Bunny. Anime.
What's with
Mouse.
you and Sayori?
What? What about Sayori?
You just had Sayori for all of them so far.
No, that's not Suki.
That's Sayori.
Oh. How do you-
Sunset. Sayori like that one. Massacre. I had to choose that
Yay,
one.
Yuri.
Love. Cute.
Isaiah Blackman just posted using my male privilege to watch.
Spinning. Passion. Puppy.
He kind of is, but did you hear that
Misery.
Misery. What?
What?
he got it suspended and nearly expelled? Just Isaiah Blackman.
Oh, that's weird.
Lily Gordon.
Sparkle. All right.
Because she said that word twice.
Fireflies.
Well, now I'm kind of concerned about. What's her name?
Sayori.
Sayori. I'm. Sweet.
Isn't this your game?
Stop doing Sayori.
Uncontrollable. All right. Kawaii.
Stop trying to get in Sayori's pants. Come on.
I don't like Sayori.
Then
That's
get
a-
in
Jeez.
Natsuki.
Eternity. Kitty. Oh.
Titty.
Hey.
Oh. That's not good. Calm. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for our club meeting already. Oh, and let me turn up my volume a little bit. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Cheeseman.
Ooh. Hey, Sayori.
Yo.
Yo, Sayori!
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
That's my line.
Yeah, but you didn't say it.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
He.
Tilda.
Tilda. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Only if it's... No.
Am I the snack?
Are you the snack? No thanks. Oh, wow. I didn't even get the choice.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. What are my reasons? I don't know my reasons.
Probably because you're transphobic.
I don't... Yeah, they probably are traps. Let's be honest. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What?
Why that all of a sudden?
Where's this going?
I don't know.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Nervously retrieves her coin purse.
Where does she keep it?
Where do you think, dude?
In the skirt.
There's no pockets on that
She's
shirt,
just
right?
super flat, dude.
No,
It's
they
just
said
she
in
puts
her
her purse there.
coin purse.
Yeah.
Cody got it.
She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then
Uh-oh.
she turns it upside down and let its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Ha.
I knew it! I could see right through you, Sayori.
She's broke. That's not fair.
Get a freaking job, Sayori.
How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on conveniently forgetting that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Ooh-ah!
Oh, chat's gonna clip that now.
What?
They did it for me the other night.
Wait, what is that thing called again?
Tilda?
Tilda. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
Exclamation point.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty, you bad person. Get a freaking job.
Aha.
Yuri suddenly giggles. That wasn't much of a giggle. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
Ah!
Louder.
Jesus.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Cheeseman to let me borrow some money.
Wow, what a whore.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me. Okay.
That's... Don't get me involved like
Hey.
that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution.
Dot.
That's my point.
Ah.
Just
Did
fuck
I
you.
jest?
No, I'm Yuri. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
Ooh. Ahaha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You are right, although I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Hee hee hee.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But, you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Hee hee hee.
The heck was that?
Just got murdered, dude.
Whoop!
Just got shot in the head.
Wet ass pineapple.
Penis wet ass.
No.
Kaya!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
A bullet.
A bullet.
I said it. Ow. What was?
Deep.
A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
I think we should quit the game.
No. You can leave if you want.
What
I can
kind
do
of
voice.
cookie load was in there?
What?
Cookie load. Hit her
What?
right in the face.
Sayori glances around.
Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. I said
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Ha. No, there's more ha's than that. It's ha ha ha.
ha. That was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, although. Ha.
Oh, two more
Nah.
eyes.
Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it, you dumb stupid. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
This seems like unnecessary dialogue.
It is.
Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours
when
looks
did
really
she
good
have a
too,
cookie?
Natsuki.
Well, ever since she had a cookie.
Why didn't they put a cookie in their hand?
That's too much effort for the developers. What is
Can
my
I
mouse
try
stuck
it?
on? Me. It's stuck on me.
Stupid.
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Why is Yuri still there?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good question. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. That's kind of gay. But I'm into it. Ah.
Oh, you stupid.
Oh.
Stupid dumb. Is that mine?
Yeah, that's you.
What is that
Just
mine?
normal one.
That's Natsuki.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up, to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. This just doesn't seem relevant.
Hey! Did you just seriously do that?
Mouth for Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
I wanted to speak.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
The wrong voice.
Not me.
There it is. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't want to say that.
You have to read the line, Ryan.
They were lies.
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Why
I would.
can't we see those stream
Oh,
shots?
sorry. I would disagree.
Floof,
Floof, get in the frickin' call!
Weeb.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Oh wait, that's you.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
She has some fat knockers too.
She does.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? This is
Oh, Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah!
Glances at you.
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Ah!
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah! I don't. Really? ... exclamation point.
Still you.
I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Look how scary her
I
eyes
will
are, though.
indeed.
Like, see,
I
these
was
are all
just about to say,
these,
look at all
yeah,
their
they're
eyes.
kind of no, well, so they're kind of at like
angle,
45
she's
degree
dead
angles.
on.
She's just
She's
right
confident,
at the
Confidence
right
is
at
key.
Cheeseman.
I will indeed.
Yay.
Tilda.
Yay.
Tilda.
Tilda.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
Shut up, Monica.
Dude in this class.
What?
In
You're the only
that
dude in this
case,
class?
Yeah, it's a club. It's an after-school club.
I won't let you down, Cheeseman.
Ooh woo.
If I-
Monica
That's
smiles
my
sweetly.
sweet
See, what is that pose?
if I do
Cody,
start enough
do
to
that
break
pose
the
in real life. I want to see if this works.
What do you mean that pose?
Is your skirt coming up?
No. Yeah, actually, why? How is that happening? No, you see, you gotta lean forward. Your boobs gotta stick out a little
leaning
more.
forward as far as I can.
No,
Stick your-
and her
your
her
head
knees
goes
are not
up
bent.
more?
Her knees are not bent.
Not bent.
No, her legs are straight. Not your knees are still.
A little
All
bit
right. You gotta lean forward a little
Little
more.
bit more?
Kind of push out your chest a little more.
Can't do that much.
Head back a little more. There you go. There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that works for me. Ah,
Did he make it look like
I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that.
That's
Don't worry.
how you get chicks.
I wasn't practicing. Yeah, whole lot
Next time we do
recently.
Changa, you gotta
Yeah,
do,
me. When we were doing the pose,
really gotta accentuate that
we
chest.
asked who does the best pose, me.
Yeah. Then someone has to do the stupid.
Quinn, what do you think about this? When they ask who do the best pose, I just pull up. That's what she does every like.
And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
What? That's not that hard.
I am bad at reading out loud.
Yuri, it's back to your book, and Azoki dropped into the closet.
That says disappeared, stupid. Hey, that's Natsuki. ... It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. What is she expecting?
Cookies.
What did I do?
Apology.
Don't worry, I keep my promises. I pull out the first volume. Oh, right, we were reading a comic book last class. I forgot about that. I pull out the first volume of
Parafat?
I don't think that's right.
Parafat?
Parfait girls out of
Just
my
fat
bag.
girls. So no,
Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably checking for wrinkles.
Your feet stink, dude.
Hey, I'm not that careless.
I know
I handle my manga all the time, you know. Do you guys like manga?
No.
Good.
It's like more weed.
Just reading a book. I just want to make sure. Can you blame me for being a paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
Metaphorically?
Ha!
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ends when Minori and Alice found...
Monica?
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet.
She's not the teacher.
So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit.
These are all students.
With some knockers.
Is she the leader?
It's all still
Yeah.
there. I just had to organize it a bit.
Not true. I'm really
The
tall.
top shelf is far above Natsuki's head.
It looks like she's good just fine.
She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez. This is so inefficient.
Inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
Imagine saying that in real life. You're just like, at the grocery store, I can't reach it. Oh my god! It's so inconvenient!
We're so inefficient.
So inefficient!
My
The
legs
heck?
can't even jump. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that one on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
Yeah. I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Kaya!
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
What?
That's Wawa.
Wawa!
That's a chain of... That's like a 7-Eleven on the East Coast. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool.
I feel like, what? It's like her falling off the stool instead of
Natsuki-
Wawa!
Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There. Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up.
Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help. Okay?
Sigh.
I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
I can be like the little narrator.
Okay.
Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Azoki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet.
Ah! It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Hush. Azoki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help... Oh, that's you, dude. Your thoughts.
Oh, since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh, that's an angle.
Aha! There
That's-
we go.
That's an angle.
Oh. Let's keep
See,
it
I
there.
can easily do it now.
She's kind of thick, though.
She do be. It's like that chick on Subway.
Azoki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What?
Wah wah.
The
That's
chair
you. That's right,
swivels.
that's
Natsuki catches herself on a shelf. What are you doing, Steph?
I was going to say that if you didn't.
That bro.
Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Exclamation point! I can almost...
Oh boy.
See up her skirt. You're welcome.
I force myself to turn away.
I move a little bit better.
Nats-
Got a better angle.
Natsuki seriously didn't think this enough.
Or maybe she did.
Once you realize this, I'll be dead.
I no longer enjoy this game.
The 4 looks a lot like 4. Hop!
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Perfect Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Cheeseman. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for 1 second. Hurry up.
All right. Just let me stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Ah, frick. Why was I sitting down in the first place?
Azoki.
I don't like this game anymore. It was so good, and now it's weird.
Yeah, hentai.
Yeah, it's anime. What do you expect?
Why are you all the way back?
Oh, the music stopped.
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves.
I wonder what she realized. Natsuki, the box.
What are you looking at?
The box. Exclamation point.
You're trying to look at my...
Box set of books.
Natsuki's legs shake.
I'm not. I was just looking at the box set. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out!
But you got one.
I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Oh, I know what's going on.
Oh, I don't like it. Natsuki!
Gaia!
The scene turn. Oh, sorry, that's your line.
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. Oh, that's you. The box topples out of her hands, and the box go flying.
I got you.
Crash.
Crash.
Kabong.
Bonk.
Alright, thanks for watching the stream, guys. We're gonna finish this tomorrow.
All right, you can
Blanco.
leave if you want. I can do the voice myself.
I feel
going.
like the voices are good.
They haven't had enough lines for me.
Natsuko's body against me. It throws me into the ground.
Wow, did you call her fat?
Maybe a little bit. A whole bunch of the
She
books
doesn't have very
felt
big
me in the face.
tits, though.
Natsuki tries to shield herself from her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest.
Too bad it's not. No.
Yeah, show me the other way around.
No, Cody. No. See, now that's a bad thought. That's
How's
an
a bad thought?
That's an unchristianly
How so,
thought.
dude? I mean-
That's gonna be 5 Hail Marys.
You don't
Oh,
wanna
sorry.
be sexist.
My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact.
Wanna see death?
Why is she so close?
Because she fell on you.
Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm.
She presses her arm straight into me and props herself up.
Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gross!
Oh, ouch.
Rip.
Ouch. Gawk! My fist pounds.
A
my
fist pounds. Oh, that's your partner. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko. Oh.
Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in. Monica? See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez, he tried to rape me.
Sorry!
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert.
That's me.
Yeah, you rapist. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't! Exclamation point. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
What do you mean you don't know?
She doesn't.
She wouldn't hold. She would be a good person to have in court.
Yeah.
Monica says that quietly to me.
That's not you.
Looks like I'm off the hook.
That's my line.
Oh no. My.
I look down.
Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over.
I thought there was gonna be.
There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out.
It must have landed on the page.
Natsuki tries a bit more to fix this crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it onto the floor.
Wow, aggressive.
Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Soft.
Seriously, we're crying over a freaking manga?
Star thing. SOB star thing.
That's, what is that actually called? Pound. That's pound. No,
No,
pound.
pound's a
that's
hashtag.
pound. Is there a certain name for that?
Asterisk.
Star.
It's asterisk.
No, yeah, it is asterisk, isn't
No,
it?
asterisk that little
Yo,
thing.
where the hell is Astar,
What?
though?
No, it definitely is asterisk.
No, it definitely is not.
I'm googling
Look it up.
Don't go.
We were right.
Yeah, I was right.
Fuck.
Even Deku
Asterisk,
Dad.
sob,
up.
asterisk. Natsuki, are you seriously crying over
No.
a manga?
Natsuki's voice squeaks.
I see
I
tears
see,
on her
yeah.
face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so...
Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much.
You really shouldn't. It's a freaking book. You can buy a new one. Freaking Natsuki.
I'm just having a really bad day today. You try to rape me. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Natsuki shakes her head.
Oh, talk about what
Just-
I saw.
Every day. It's so hard. You try to rape me every day.
I don't like
What's
this.
hard?
I don't.
What's hard?
It
No, is.
is.
It is so hard. I just want to come to the club and not get raped. Natsuki falls silent again.
I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. All right. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you.
I went over shoes.
Ah,
Stupid.
I pick up volume 2 of Perfect Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here.
Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes.
What is this voice that you're doing?
You ever seen
Her lip quivers.
Have you ever seen Courage the Cowardly Dog?
No.
I'm doing the intro. Yeah, I'm doing the intro to that. You're really nice to me. Besides the rape.
Eh? This is Stockholm syndrome.
You're
That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki.
Were you live an hour ago? Because 2 people followed you.
Oh, apparently.
Press the replay button. Thank
Why?
them real quick.
I thanked this person. I didn't thank this person. Thanks for the follow.
Wow.
I didn't expect that at all. Well,
Oh, look, another respawn. Oh, did it not?
no,
do it automatically?
I just refreshed. I'm just treating you like a friend, you know?
Shut up, Brian. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob.
I'm not sure what happened to her today, but
She's trying to rape her.
being nice is the least I can do.
I know, what a fucking pervert.
The next couple minutes,
The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin to gather the scattered books. It takes me minutes? How many books are there? Oh my god. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping.
That's mine.
It
It
isn't-
isn't long.
Nope,
before-
my line.
You took mine.
It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box.
It isn't long until we're done.
No. And I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get onto the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool.
Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks.
Aha! I finally get to. I get. It's nothing.
Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside. No, not you.
Too late. Alright, I'm ready.
Good.
Shut up.
Even if you weren't,
I'd make you anyway.
Oh.
She
Ooh.
might let you rape her.
Ooh.
Yeah, wouldn't be rape in that situation. It'd be consensual.
You're taking responsibility for it. You said the thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. Why did you do that?
I didn't realize that was connected to your webcam. You're not using it anyway.
It's not. It's just there's a.
We sit in the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume.
The music is a vibe, though.
We want it now.
My turn.
I was listening to that.
Let me get a little earpiece. I promise to get back as long as a little bit. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. Oh yeah, that is fine. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. That's you.
In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all.
It is a vibe.
After some time,
Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Oh
Oh
my gosh, I'm not gonna do this for much longer if it's this.
I hate sharing
just
poems.
This is the most
When
boring
does
thing
it get
I've ever heard in my life.
interesting?
I don't want to play it.
Guess I'll be.
It's not interesting at
Natsuki
all.
almost gets
Guess
raped.
I'll be holding on to this for now. Yup. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it more, you know.
Eehee. Told you.
Are her teeth a little creepy, or is it just me?
Really
They,
small.
they look a little.
Like, why is her mouth so small?
I don't know, but something about this face is a little creepy.
Like, how much
Go to the
empty
next
spaces
one.
are in his cheek?
Yeah.
No, that's my line. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. All right, whose poem should we read first?
Yuri.
Don't do Monica, because Ryan's voice is the most annoying thing ever.
Yuri. Let's see what. Oh, sorry, you.
Let's see what you've written for today.
You're maxing out the mic. Still you. ...
Mmm. Well done, Cheeseman.
Literally in it.
Read your line, Yuri. I should probably turn my volume down slightly.
That's a good picture. Save that. You have to save it.
Thanks.
Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring, darling. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind.
You want me to take over the voice lines?
No?
I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take for this game to get interesting, and I'm gonna be streaming for a while.
It's really boring so far. It's a very intimate exercise.
I can name another intimate exercise.
Porn.
No,
Oh, I mean sex.
you're too single. I see. That's certainly interesting. That's not correct grammar.
That took you so long to say. That's a certainly interesting technique.
That's not correct grammar though. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is that the poem you wrote for today?
Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon.
No, you're not
It
reading.
happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffing of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the conscious consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the
Symptom. You seriously can't read cursive?
Give up. No.
The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon.
Oh, you're struggling too a little bit?
Increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife.
Can you not read cursive, Declan?
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've grown quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Anytime I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I don't know how to say that name. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I'm doing the voices now? Yeah. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Yeah, that reminds me of the time I fed a raccoon bread. I wanted to express the way I feel for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. What did... Like, feeding raccoons bread? Weird. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Why would anyone care if you're feeding bread to a friggin' raccoon? I don't care. I like raccoons. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Cheeseman? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, let's just go down the Sayori. ... Oh my goodness! This is so good, Cheeseman! I love it, Tilda. Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall, Tilda. Can I? Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. You must be seriously overreacting. That's weird. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah! Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Cheeseman poem. And it makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. God, I can't read. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart, Tilda. If that makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet, Tilda. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems, Tilda. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save... When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Is she just straight up breaking the fourth wall here? Hello, a sentient patty cap. How are you doing? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, apparently. She's freaking breaking the fourth wall like that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Should I be concerned? It doesn't seem natural. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Yeah, I have the same question here, bud. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, Tilda. Alright, finally on to Natsuki. ... I'm doing good. I'm watching my clock, so I feel like I'm in slow-mo. How about you? Yeah, I can relate to that. I'm doing good. I'm trying to get to the interesting part of this game, but that doesn't seem to exist. But I'm going through it. I'm grinding the first part of the game so I can get to the interesting stuff. I don't really know much about the game, and so far it's been kind of boring, not gonna lie, but I guess we'll see. ... Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Question mark. Is it that bad? Yeah, the start is a little slow. Yeah, no kidding. But I plan on streaming for a while tonight and hopefully getting through it and get to some more of an intro. I don't really know what to expect, but we'll see. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Oh, by the way, I don't think you were here for my last stream, but Natsuki's my favorite and the one I'm trying to impress. I mean, it's 5 a.m. for me, so yeah, got time to spend. I appreciate it. Good times. It's about 10:30 at night for me. Obviously. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, In that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you.
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Oh yeah, I'm a simp for Natsuki. Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey man, I can't judge you. You can actually. Feel free to.
Hey, Cheeseman!
I hate Monica. I gotta kind of catch you how I feel about all these characters. I don't like Monica. She's always facing directly at the camera, and everyone else is always kind of at like a 45-degree angle. And so she's a little creepy. Now I'm a sentient hat. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that means. My opinion is basically nothing. Oh, dude, I can relate. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees a poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims it over for a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. Monica's a generic e-girl. Get her out of here. Yeah, she's boring. She reminds me, I don't know if you've seen Gravity Falls, but she reminds me of that. Like, there's like an episode of Gravity Falls where Seuss is with an e-girl, and she kind of looks like that e-girl from that episode of Gravity Falls. At first, I thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Cheeseman? Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. I mean, I still I appreciate you. I mean, I still smash her, but still, she's too generic. Too far chaos. No, that's not too far. You haven't been in my chat for long enough to know that I make those kind of jokes a lot. I was gonna comment on how big her boobs were, but I wasn't I didn't want to scare you away from my chat, you know? This is not a family-friendly channel. Monica, he ain't wanting Sayori. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches a poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I gotta do Monica voice.
Of course, I liked it. Ugh! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. But Cheeseman wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Ooh.
Natsuki's face freezes. Apparently, she forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Cheeseman, lol. Yeah, it's after Gene Cheeseman from the hit TV show Gold Rush. Gene Cheeseman is the best character in that show. I have a Gene Cheeseman body pillow. Yeah, just put that out there.
Okay, well, I think Cheeseman is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this.
Ooh. I'm making progress.
If you insist.
Tilda.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind.
Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it.
Well, that's not fair.
This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad, and Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Deck. Hey, Aditya, how are you doing? What's wrong with spiders? Honestly, I try to save spiders whenever I find them. The thing I'm really afraid of is crabs. Crabs are actually my biggest fear. I am deathly afraid of crabs. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yeah, I don't think she likes spiders. My biggest fear is clowns. Understandable, but have you ever seen a freaking crab? Crabs are freaking terrifying. They are armored spiders. They are spiders with armor that you cannot drown, and they pinch and they bite. Have you ever seen a crab's mouth? Oh, I hate them. I hate them. I'd rather die than touch a crab. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. A clown could kill someone and just saying he's clowning around and just honk his nose. I heard that they honk their nose because they don't have a heart and that's how they pump their blood. I read that on Reddit, I think. Do you know people like that? Of course. Oh, sorry. Of course, it's about everything. It's about how everyone thinks my... It's about how everyone thinks my... My what? That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people to find out. They make fun of it or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yayyy wrote about the similar thing today. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the classroom. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of, Tilda. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I feel like I should probably do different girl voices for each of the girls, but I really don't have that much of a dynamic range in my voice. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Where is Sayori, actually? Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Puh. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up on the stage and recite poems too. Or give them a Kermit voice. I don't think I can do a Kermit voice. My voice isn't that good. I'm not an actor. I'm a director. I can just do a D voice for some of them for Yayyy. The cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come with us, blah blah blah. Story is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee Tilda. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree. It would be funny, Kermit calling you a perv. It would be. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yayyy shakes her head in fear. Oh, sorry. Imagining it, Yayyy shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yayyy have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones who are responsible for the fate of this club.
If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Apparently only poetry, because that's all we've friggin' done at this point.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's so for those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to feel, oh my god, I can't read. To find the same feelings that you brought in here with you in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent.
Yeah, no kidding. Then why would you even put ...
Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sarah and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... ...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Yeah. Are you really gonna do this for the entire game? I gotta say, props, man. I don't know how much longer I can keep it up. My voice is already dying.
All right.
Tilda.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ...
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh.
I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
Tilda. The club is
seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Oh boy.
Each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers, you stupid? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way the...
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop for like a few minutes. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. Sounds relatable, doesn't it?
Shut up.
The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Oh, this is mine.
Yeah, you're Sayori.
Hi, Cheeseman.
Tilda. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. And then the Wi-Fi crashed. Haha, fun times on my streams. But you know what? It's good enough stopping place for this video because it's been going on for a long. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed playing this game. And yeah, I hope to see. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Please consider leaving a like or a dislike. Either one works, except for you, Floofy Tanuki, because I swear if you leave a dislike, I will track you down. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.